In the meantime, 190 migrant workers, many of whom were lured and duped into working for scam centers in Cambodia, arrived home yesterday after a terrible ordeal of enslavement and human trafficking victimhood in the notorious scam compounds of Cambodia. But persistent efforts of dedicated officials of the DMV paid off and finally brought home the nearly 200 OFWs, as we hear more of their plight from our Bernard Ferrer.
Nearly 200 overseas Filipino workers who were victims of human trafficking from Cambodia were warmly welcomed by various government agencies led by Department of Migrant Workers Secretary Hans Leo Cagdag. The OFWs arrived this morning aboard Philippine Airlines Flight 2P9222. This repatriation is in line with the directive of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. to ensure the safety and welfare of OFWs in danger. One OFW was left behind in Cambodia due to medical reasons.
Nandun pa rin yung landing team natin that arrived New Year's Day, working closely with Ambassador Mayo and the embassy. So minomonitor yung sitwasyon niya. Nag-usap din kami ni Asik Glo kanina. We will seek the advice of the DOH dun sa treatment niya until siya makauwi.
The repatriations and delivery of assistance were facilitated by the DMW Migrant Workers Office in Singapore and the Department of Foreign Affairs with support from the Philippine Embassy in Phnom Penh. Since 2022, a total of 877 OFWs have been repatriated from Cambodia. Those who return will receive comprehensive assistance from the whole of government team, including immediate financial and welfare assistance from the DMW and the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. They will also receive medical services from the Department of Health, psychosocial support from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, and legal assistance from the DMW Migrant Workers Protection Bureau and the Interagency Council Against Trafficking Task Force. There are still Filipinos in Cambodia whose documents are being processed for their safe return to the country. Authorities are also looking into the operations of the raided scam hubs where the Filipinos were rescued.
Segmented yung roles parang assembly line. So ang role nila was not necessarily in the area of the scam or the calls themselves, but rather to bring in or to at least identify yung mga tatawagan.
Investigation will be conducted to identify possible accomplices of the illegal recruiters. Meanwhile, the DMW reminded the public to follow proper procedures when seeking employment abroad and to avoid being lured by the deceptive offers of illegal recruiters. Bernard Ferrer from the National TV Network for New and Better Philippines.